Mark, just the first couple of days, just how things gone, what have you liked about what the offense has done to this point?
It's been going good. It's been smooth, things that we got to get better at. Only day 2. You expect things like that, but we just got to keep on building, stacking days. Everything should be going good.
I know, you guys aren't really, tackling or anything, but just, when you're going against and drills with the offensive and defensive lines, who on the defensive line stood out to you?
I gotta say Justin Scott, for sure. Ruben Bain still a powerful force, even though we're not in pass like you said, but really all those guys, even the new transfer David Blake, really could just go down the list. All them guys are doing their thing, they're balling.
With Marty coming in, just what have been your early impressions of him in the running back room, and what do you think he can add to you, Jordan, and the rest of the
he just adds another physical runner. He's a physical running back, downhill, not trying to make too many moves on you. So just please get out the way, but you're going to get hurt. That's all I say. But yeah, he's a great person off the field too. Chill guy, he fit right in with us.
He told you any tales of the great North and North Dakota State?
Well, he a really chill, humble, laid-back guy. He don't even, to be honest, that's crazy. He hasn't mentioned none of that. He hasn't mentioned none of that. I probably need to ask him, but I guess he just focused on Miami, and then that's his focus right now. And that's what
Mark, can you put into words how you feel now at this time compared to a year ago, what you were going through to try to get back, and how, it's got to be so much nicer.
It's crazy you say that, because we were just in walkthrough. Like yesterday was our first day of camp. Long day. We was here until 5 a.m. Went back home at 8 p.m. A couple guys, human nature, just a little tired. And I caught myself too, man, I'm a little tired. Man, I was like, man, a year ago, man, I couldn't even walk. I couldn't even walk 8 months. So I just had to say, man, let me tighten up, man. It's a blessing that I'm even be able to, run around here and just play football. So I'm not taking this for granted at all.
Do you have to do any extra rehab or recovery type things to try to maintain or try to be? Are you in the room constantly, kind of?
Yeah, no, I'm always in that treatment room, just making sure I feel the best of my ability. My foot is completely healed. I feel amazing, but just maintaining all my body parts, just making sure I feel the best I can do.
You've worked hard at changing your body
yes, sir.
This offseason. Have you seen that improve, verified metrics, your speed, numbers?
Yeah, no, definitely.
In what way can you share that?
I'm just so much explosive off my start and my finish, and I just feel even stronger when I'm, pass throwing. I feel just healthier all around.
Are your miles per hour faster this year?
To be honest, I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't calculated it, but I know it has to be. Sure.
And you mentioned, I guess, last night you all spent the night in the locker room and stuff together. What was that like? How fun was that? How much did that help build?
Yeah, no, it definitely that's gonna build team chemistry, and we all in camp mode right now. We all just want to stay in the building as much as we can. Yeah, have my little blow up mattress in the locker room. Slept here. Don't gotta drive here in the morning. I'm already here ready. So that's everybody. I think this team just has a lot of football junkies. That's what I would say. Everybody just wants to, get better at their job, focus on their job in order to just help everybody.
It's been only 2 days, but there's a lot of new pieces here on offense. How do you feel like things are clicking just through 2 days with where things are at on offense?
Yeah, nothing's perfect yet, and that's what you expect. But everybody's working hard. There's some good things, some bad things, which is normal, and we just got to continue on stacking days. We're gonna get better. We're gonna be ready.
Mark, we saw yesterday at practice during a drill at right over here. Talking with Carson quite a bit, he was kind of trying to construct just what have those conversations been like with him about things he sees. He also wants to know what you're seeing.
Yeah, no, he just he's an educator of football. That's why I call him. He just knows a lot of football. He's played a lot of football, and anytime that he sees something, he just tries to give back. That's not only to me, that's to anybody.
Mark, how does it feel that a lot of your American Heritage fellow teammates are here now? And not only are they here at Miami, but they're actually starting to thrive.
Yeah, no, that's an amazing feeling, coming from humble beginners like that, and then here on the next level, it's a blessing to be with them boys, and I just can't, I'm just happy to be a part of their journey. I just can't wait to see what they do.
Are there any specific guys you're excited about?
Yeah, especially Mally. Yeah, Mally, I'm excited to see him, excited to see Damari Brown back, get his thing rolling, so, them guys.
And I actually asked Xavier Lucas about it at Media Day a couple days ago, but obviously a lot of you guys were already here, a lot of the Heritage guys, a lot of the South Florida guys. So when he came back down, what was that like for you? How'd you guys treat him when he got back?
Treat him like he's supposed to be here. This is home, and we just happy that he's home, balling out with us.
A little warm out there today, Chris? Was it warm? A little warm. It was a little past warm.
For you, Mario was talking yesterday about when he was talking to you on your recruiting visit, just how quiet you were, and just now we see you and you burst out of your shell over your time. You're just, what has that evolution from your perspective been like? Just coming out of your shell, being more personal, being more vocal. What was that process like, and how have you felt about that side of you starting at Boston?
I think it was just by me just having to grow up, because when I first came in, I ain't really expect that I was going to be possibly, I was going to end up starting them. So I just felt like if I was going to have to play and start, and by me having to grow up fast, I feel like I just had to open up to everybody and just let everybody see how personal I was instead of keeping everything in. But I feel like a big thing was that my hair, because I used to have my hair just like all in my face, because I ain't really want to talk to nobody that I'm a freshman, I'm young, I ain't know how college was. So I feel like when I just cut my hair off, I just opened up to people. It's just a big thing about it.
They were talking about how they were recruiting you as a defensive lineman. You said, yeah, I want to play right guard. Why was that?
Because in high school, I was getting double teamed a lot. I was getting chopped down and all that. And I don't like that. I like doing it. I don't like it happening to me, so that's why I just chose to put that on.
What did you like about the first 2 days that you guys got accomplished?
I feel like everybody, we buying in. I mean, there's a whole bunch of new faces around, like the quarterback and a whole bunch of new guys in the wide receiver room. But I feel like everybody just buying in, just happy to see that, you know, we can get things done. Some period we be good, then some period like we be kind of off. But I just like how we don't never just have a whole off day. Like it be some offense got a whole bunch of new guys, and the whole day, like the whole first day, just be kind of off. But I'm happy that like our first and second day, we had some good days, and we had some good periods, some bad periods. But I'm happy we just equal out to all that.
How much does it help? Basically, I mean, everyone, with the exception of James, who's going to be starting on the offensive line, is here the last couple of years, you know, started games with you guys. You guys have worked together a lot the last couple of years. How much does that help to keep building on that, like, continuity?
We don't really look at it like as somebody new coming in. We just try to like, if it's something, because we kind of used to it. We had like 4 new seniors to start being here, so it ain't really no big deal to us. We just, whoever come in, we'll accept and treat them like a brother, and just happy they come in and just work and get the job done.
Just how much have you seen Matthew McCoy grow? He got in, you know, I think 6 or 7 games at the start of last year. Now he's probably going to be, you know, lined up at left guard this year. Just how have you seen him grow over the last year?
Yeah, me and Matt came in together, so I kind of see like he kind of seen my whole revolution. I kind of seen his, but yeah, Matt, he growing up. I mean, I think the year before last, he was banged up and all that, but he worked hard, he played through a lot of stuff, you know. But Matt he just grew up person. He seen me grow up, seen him grow up, so it's just been fun to watch each other.
The defensive tackles, who's impressing you these first 2 days of practice?
All of them, for real. Justin Scott, Ahmad, and Blake. I think all those guys, they're different. I think Justin Scott probably give me like one of the hardest times just because how big he is and he got a lot of power. And then Blake, he kind of like, you know how to move around. Then Ahmad probably the most like shistiest out of all 3 of them. But all of them, they've been getting me work. I've been getting them work. We've been trying to get better off each other. So I think that's a good thing.
It's been 2 practices now with Carson. Just his command, his leadership, how he is just play to play, period to period. How does his style compare to Cam Ward last year?
I think they both different. I don't really think I can compare those 2. Carson got his own, like, kind of like, he ain't really like, as in like, more like demanding as Cam. Carson got his own style and own way he do it, and Cam got his own style and own way he do it. I mean, y'all see how Cam act. That's how he act, like, all day, every day. And Carson kind of like, more like, focus on, I really can't compare those 2.
Mario mentioned yesterday that that they saw you as a defensive tackle, but the only thing that you said with your hair down, like you said, was, I just want to be a right guard. How did it feel that Mario was able to trust you so early on?
I mean, it felt good. I mean, when I first came, I didn't realize that. I mean, I didn't know that I was gonna play because I didn't really starting until like the middle of the season. But through the season, I was playing like I was on like a tight end package. I mean, but it felt good for him to trust me, and I'm happy that he trusts me because how it's turning out right now. But it was just a good thing that I started off young and I got able to learn the game fast.
After, you know, 2 days of camp, I know you guys all learned the new defense and stuff in the spring, but just, you know, getting back into it and everything in, you know, first 2 days in fall, how's that been going for you guys?
Man, it feel good out there. It feel great to get back out there with my teammates, man. I feel like we've been attacking it real hard, and can't wait to continue to keep on building our team identity.
You know, I asked you about Mo and Kamal. Now that you've been with them for a couple days of live practices and drills, whatnot, just within your own impression of what they're bringing?
Man, they dogs, man. They dogs. I feel like the whole room dogs, and I feel like the LB's got to lead the whole defense. You know, everything runs through us, a call, and we got to communicate. You know, so I feel like we got a very special group, and I feel like we are going to continue to get each other better.
How has that communication been going? Just kind of at all levels of the defense so far.
Just every day, just keep on emphasizing it and walkthroughs. So when you go out there on the practice field, it be like second nature. I feel like that's a big, important role in this defense. You have to communicate, because without the communication is when the mistakes come.
Is that something you have to yell back to Zechariah Poyser, or the linebacker next to you, be like, hey, you gotta talk?
Yeah. You talking to the D line, you talking to the safeties. You gotta talk to everybody. You gotta make sure it echoes so everyone can be on the same page.
What's the difference for you in this defense from last year?
I'm not really looking back on last year like that, honestly. I got my mindset on 225 Miami here.
But I mean, what's the difference for you in your position, your assignments on the field?
Just being able to be more free and play more faster, you know. Not really thinking too much.
When communications do pop up in practice, like I'm sure they do, right? How does Coach Heffernan handle those situations with you guys?
Like when you said what communication? Oh yeah. I mean, he's hammering communication on us in meetings. So, like it starts from meetings. Like he's emphasizing communication, swarm, violence every day in meetings. So that when we come out here, we already know. From the start of practice to the end of practice, he's hollering communication. So.
How have you seen some of the young guys grow? How have they done in the first couple of practices? Guys like Popo and Kellen Wiley and all those guys.
Man, they come a long way. Kellen Wiley came a long way. Popo's gotten smarter. He knows what he's doing, and I feel like I said, we got a special group, and everybody's gonna play a special role.
How about Muhammad? How's he look to you? Obviously, he's had some injury issues over the years, but when he was healthy, he was pretty damn good.
Muhammad's good, man. He's experienced. He knows what he's doing. He's smart. He can run to the ball. Man, I feel like Muhammad's gonna be big for us this year.
One of the things they talk about is how versatile the entire defense is this
Say it
year.
again? I can't hear you.
One of the things that people talk about is how versatile the defense is this year. The defensive line, everybody, the amount of people that you're in. So, how have you noticed that throughout practice and camp so far?
I feel like it's very versatile, and with the weapons we got, I feel like we have a lot of depth in each position. You know, so I feel like when one comes out, we got another dog coming in. You know, so I feel like we're very versatile. We're able to do multiple things and make plays.
So obviously, second set of practices for you here at UM. Just how much did you learn in the spring? Just how much is it kind of like second nature to kind of go through things here now in practice?
I mean, it's like second nature. I mean, I've been here since January, and through the summer. We started over install through the summer and when I got here in January. So it's really second nature for me, but got to take it day by day and be a learner. At the end of the day, you got to start over from scratch. So it's second nature for sure.
Talk about being a learner. What's the biggest thing you learned about what it takes playing UM's defense, and what did you learn about yourself during spring?
Wait, say it again?
What did you learn? Talk about being a learner. What did you learn about the biggest thing that you need to do to succeed in this defense, and then what did you learn about yourself as a player throughout the first round of practices?
When I first got here, I wasn't a great communicator. In the defense, you have to be on the same page with everybody. One side of the field can be in zone, the other side can be in man. So I mean, you have to be a great communicator. So that's something I got better with, and that's something I had to fix. So I fixed it.
That's something kind of everyone's touched on, like Wesley Bissainthe just talking about it, like how communication is so important in this defense. Just what does good communication, I guess, mean? What does that look like on the field?
It's talking that all the time, I mean, you gotta think it's gonna be fans loud in the stadium and stuff. So everybody gotta be on the same page. Like I said, one side can't be doing this and the other side can't be doing that. So that's really just talking, make sure everybody on the same page from the second level, third level, and first level. So
how's it all coming together? Obviously, you got guys that came from different places, and you're trying to put it together and make a secondary out of it. How is the chemistry, and how's it coming together?
It's coming together very long. Since we've been here in the summer, we've been spending time together in the film room constantly, learning the plays, learning the playbook. I mean, it's coming together well, if you ask me.
What have you seen from Jacoby Thomas since he got here?
Man, he's a dog, a competitor. He's a leader, a natural leader. I'm blessed to be around him. You know, I'm picking up traits from him. So he a blessing to be around for sure.
I know you guys are focusing on yourself right now, camp just starting with that, but is it sort of sunk in yet that a little bit less than a month you're going to be playing Hard Rock, most likely sold out crowd, Notre Dame, big game like that, just knowing that it's right there? Just how's that feeling for you right now?
I mean, it's a blessing, you know. Of course, it's sunk in for me. I'm ready for it. I'm excited. But, you know, we're taking it day by day, you know. We got to get better. You know, it's only day 2. So we're trying to get better as best as we can. So, I mean, yeah, we're just taking it day by day.
And I didn't get a chance to ask you at media day, but it looks like you bulked up a bit. Just, you know, what was the work this, you know, off season into that you put into like bulking up and everything?
Really, like I said, I came in at 185, but now I'm like 200 plus. So I mean, really just trying to be more physical, get that part of my game up. And it really is.
Have you felt different, you know, through 2 practices now? Just have you felt physically different?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel more physical than I was when I first came in, for sure.
What does Dylan Day bring to the safety room?
Oh man, Dylan Day is that guy. You know, he's a guy that knows the playbook. He's a guy that fly around. He brings a lot to the room for sure.
And obviously, you know, I know you weren't here last year, but you know, the offensive side of the ball, they're replacing basically every receiver. Everyone's going to be getting new opportunities. So just when you've gone against them so far, just who stood out to you at receiver?
A lot of those guys. I mean, if I had to pick 2 or 3, I'd say of course Malachi Tony, Ray Joseph, and JoJo from what I've seen, and CJ too. Southfield.
Anything else?
After being a Conference USA freshman All-American, what's some advice that you give to the younger guys in the secondary room?
Really just take everything day by day. You know, never get too high, never get too low. Just stay the same. You know, just take it day by day and just work, and everything will fall in place.